Good morning and welcome to another edition of BattleTech Advanced, brought to you by Commando Gaming Strategic Gaming, brought to you live on twitch.tv at NerdHerd Streaming. We're continuing our series on BattleTech Advanced. We've got some missions here. We've got a battle, a defend base, and a recovery. We'll start out with this battle where we're actually training the local military forces here. So we have a locust we need to use, an urban mech, and a mongoose. Let's see. We're definitely going to take our grasshopper with our commander. Then we've got we have to take, almost have to take our Shadowhawk here, because that's going to give us an advantage. Let's put Strider in the Shadowhawk here. And then we definitely want to take our LRM carriers. Let's play. So we're going to have 3 crappy mechs that we have to use against Comstar in this battle. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully everybody's having a great morning this morning. I know COVID is surging again throughout the United States among people who are not vaccinated, to the point that last I heard, White House is considering going with some sort of a national mask mandate again. So, well, not again. We never had a national mask mandate, but the concept being that we should have mask mandates to reduce the spread. Right, so we got a straight up battle here. Destroy Comstar forces. All friendly mechs must survive. So that's the tricky part about these training missions.
Receiving you.
You've got to keep these friendly mechs alive.
Huh?
So let's see. So we got not so exciting locust here. We're gonna have to keep it evasive for it to have a chance of survival. So let's have it do some scouting. Let's see. It looks like the enemy is at least spread out, so hopefully we can gain a numerical advantage against each one of these enemies. Mongoose is a large laser only, so he could be a sniper for us. Of course, we have our grasshopper.
Roger that.
And our Shadowhawk, which is going to be our artillery support.
Heading out.
But here's probably our real heroes of this mission are going to be the weapons carriers.
Roger that.
Heading that way.
To try to make up the fact that these mechs that we have are not the best mechs by any stretch.
I'm your spaniel.
Alright, locusts. Let's use this locust really just for scouting. Because we're going to have to keep this locust evasive every turn. Alright, we got a hunchback 4J.
Bon appetit.
No damage.
That's a miss.
I'm here.
I'm not expecting too many hits here. Let's see. We're going to try to keep this mongoose evasive
Copy that, Commander.
so it doesn't die, since these guys have to survive. And we'll just take
This should be good.
shots with our large laser and probably miss.
That's a miss.
Standing by.
Urban mech. Slow, slow,
Aye,
slow.
aye.
This urban mech probably won't be very useful for us because it's so slow. By the time it gets into the fight, we'll probably be done with the fight here. See what the enemy's gonna do.
Standing by.
Alright, Shadowhawk is going
Moving
to
out.
do some heavy lifting for us here. Now this enemy mech is evasive because he hasn't moved yet, but we'll still probably be able to hit him with
Engaging.
Inferno here. Invasion doesn't really help against area of effect weapons like Inferno or similar weapons. So, ooh, Locust. They're going after the Locust. Good thing it's evasive. Hey, Gravebane. Good to see you, my friend.
Got a lot
So
on me.
I do play occasionally
Waiting for orders.
when I'm not streaming, but not very often. I usually save my playing of
Good to go.
BattleTech for when I'm streaming because I played this game so much that it's you know, there's
Copy
other
that.
games that I play when I'm just playing for fun. Not that I don't find BattleTech Advanced lots of fun. I do.
Giving them everything I've got.
But I only have so much time to play in a day. So, generally speaking, if I'm playing this game, I'm streaming.
Huh?
If that makes sense, Grave. So it's really
Heading that way.
really just a limit of time for me. I only have
Lighting
on
them
a
up.
good day. I'm lucky if I get 4 hours to play. So I spend 2 hours playing BattleTech Advanced in the morning.
Oh well, that's the way the Mech Warrior
And then I
crumbles.
try to play Mech Warrior 5 or something
Yes,
else
Commander.
in the evening if I can. I've got a bunch of construction projects going on at my house right now.
Roger. Full speed.
It started on Tuesday, and it'll be done hopefully today. And the contractor comes to see me at 4:30, 5 o'clock every night. He's kind of the contractor handyman that we use has a regular construction day job, so he comes to our house on in the afternoon and evenings when he's done with his regular construction job. So that's been taking up a lot of my time in the evenings. I haven't been able to play that much this week. So, I mean, I do sometimes play this game when I need something like that I can play and come
Standing
back
back.
in a little while and make a move and come back in an hour and make a move, that sort of thing. So I do still play this sometimes when I don't stream, but most of the time, if I'm streaming, I'm playing, and if I'm playing, I'm streaming.
Yes, Commander.
No, he's not related to me, and I am paying the contractor. So this isn't like a family thing where I'm getting something for free, so it takes forever. I actually have a really great contractor handyman. Very fortunate to have him. He's building a couple projects for me, including we're installing a dog door in the wall of my office, so my dog can come and go as he pleases when we're in the office, instead of having to constantly take him in and out of
Got it.
for potty breaks. So I'm excited about that. Hey, morning, Thomas. I'm excited to have a dog door in my office, so my dog, who spends a lot of time in my office because I spend a lot of time streaming, can feel like he can come and go as he pleases. So, interesting story. So my dog used to have, at our old house, he used to have a dog door where he could come in and out as he pleases, but now that we cohabitate with a cat, that doesn't work because we don't want the cat to go outside because we're in an area that has a lot of coyotes. So whenever the dog wants to go in or out, I have to
Hey there.
I have to take a break from what I'm doing and let the dog in and out. But with this dog door that we're putting in the office where the cat doesn't go, and it's actually a pretty cool dog door because it has a sensor that attaches to his collar. So the dog door is electric, and it will only open if it senses the radio signal from the dog collar. So basically, the only way anyone's going to get in or out of that dog door is if they have the collar with the radio frequency. So it's pretty cool. As cool as a dog door could be. But it's nice that he's going to actually be able to put himself outside when he wants to go outside.
Heading that way.
Instead of waiting for me or something like that.
Lighting them up.
Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, it's that's why I'm setting it up in my office, to just decrease the chances that the cat will try to sneak out along with the dog. Now the cat hates the dog, as most cats do.
Moving out.
So she's never close enough to the dog that she can try to slip out. So that's why we're putting the dog door in the office. It's a little trickier because
Locking on target.
when you install a dog door that's not in a door or part of a sliding door. I used to have one of those inserts you put in the sliding door. That was I like that a lot. So the challenge is you have to put it, when you're putting the dog door in the side wall of the house, you have to put it somewhere that it's not a structural wall. So we had to install it underneath a window because the structure around the window actually gives the support to the dog door. So it doesn't structurally change the house. Once it's finished, I'm going to actually put some pictures in the Discord. Because it's a whole process. So we had to put we had to put the dog door into a non-structural area of the of the house to make sure it doesn't impact the stability of the house, because I live in earthquake country. And then I actually have to have a ramp on the outside, because the outside of the house is higher than the inside of the, or lower than the inside of the house. So I have to put a ramp
Not much armor left in
outside
that
so the
location.
dog can come in and out of the dog door.
Orders?
Because it's about 16 inches high, and that's a little high for my dog to jump. My dog isn't. It's hard for a dog to jump up and then go through the dog door. So that's why I have to put a ramp in. So the ramp is coming next. That'll be here this weekend, and then I'll post pictures on our Discord about what we set up. I think it's going to work pretty well. But the big thing is having a sensor that will say, "Oh,
Confirmed.
this is the dog. I can let the dog out," instead of saying,
It didn't hit?
"Oh, I'm going to open for everybody that walks by," because then the cats will come. The cat will get out, which we
Waiting
don't
for
want.
orders.
So, and a lot of this is being spawned
Standing by.
because starting next month, I'm actually going to
Move
be
order
traveling
received.
for work again, which I haven't been able to do since COVID. So, all right, we got a behemoth here, Rhino fire support tank. All right, let's use this large laser on the
Take
behemoth
this.
here. Wow, it's going to take a while to fight through this behemoth. Yeah, I'm really excited about the dog door, because when my dog at my old house had a dog door, he would go in and out probably he would go in and out probably,
Receiving you.
I would say, maybe 2 or 3 times an hour. But now that, right now, since I have to let him out,
Let's
he
move.
probably goes out like maybe every 2 or 3 hours. So giving my dog the ability to actually, let's see, let's hit this raptor, come and go as he pleases is going to make him a lot happier, I think. So the door opens itself or just unlocks. So there's 3 settings you can have for this door. So there is locked, where it physically locks down so you can't open it. That's just a security setting.
Commander?
Then the next setting
Coordinates
is
received.
unlocked, where anything could come and go. And then the third setting is automatic, and the automatic setting is the one that has to have the sensor to open and close. So that's how it works. So there's 3 different settings depending on what you want to do with the door. But this dog door was not cheap. To get a dog door
Ready for
that
order.
will work on a sensor was, I think it was, for the whole kit, I think it was $300,
Calling in.
including some extra equipment to put it into the wall. It was about $300 for just the kit, and then I still need to pay the contractor for the work. So it's not a cheap process to put this door in, but when you have cats that you don't want to go outside and you have dogs that want to go outside, you have to kind of come up with a creative solution. So that's kind of what we did. Hey, Layla Luri, thank you for the follow. I didn't think we'd get a follow by talking about my dog door, but hey, I'll take it. So that's kind of why I haven't been around available
What's that?
in the evenings, because my contractor's been coming in the evenings to work on this, and I enjoy construction because construction is closely tied to what I do for a living. So I kind of do the financial aspects of construction. So actually being hands-on is something I enjoy because it helps me understand construction more. So I was actually acting as my contractor's assistant for the last couple days while he was working on the project. I probably drove him crazy, and I probably slowed the project down by about a day, just by asking questions.
Lighting them up.
I enjoy it. Alright, let's try to help the mongoose take care of this behemoth. Oh, this behemoth has so much armor. We're going to have our LRM boats focus on helping with the vehicles. These mechs aren't particularly dangerous. It's really the vehicles that are the biggest threat right now. So that's why I haven't been around that much in the evening, but I'm hoping after tonight I'll get back into the regular routine of playing in the evening as well. How do you change targets like that? Oh, tab, Grave. That's how you do it. So instead of moving your mouse and mousing over a target, if you hit tab, it will take you to all of the targets that you can shoot at. It's kind of a shortcut. So that tab feature is a real lifesaver.
Let's do this.
I try to use it most of the time instead of focusing on a mech, unless I'm going to do something that requires me to click on the mech. Yeah, I really enjoy. I've always thought this was a cool feature, the fact that you can just tab between your targets. Makes things a lot more efficient. Let's see. Let's do some Battlelord here. So, Grave, I saw that your laptop died the other day. Was that just a reference to power issues? Or did your laptop physically die as it crashed? I was curious about that. I saw that post this morning when I woke up. Alright, there goes a raptor.
Nick, destroy.
Well, that's good news that your power is back up, Grave. So your laptop still works, right? Okay. Oh, the battery died. Okay, good.
Internal structure damage.
Because Grave is a big part of our Mega Mech team that we play on Saturdays. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is not good.
Oh! I'm wounded, Commander.
Don't die, Mech. Don't die. Oh no. We just lost the mission.
Mission failed.
Oh, bummer. Bummer. We didn't even get salvage out of that mission. Oh, I hear you. Grave. Is it hard to get a new battery for that laptop? Maybe the laptop is older. Yeah, we lost. Okay, so we failed this mission. Ah, that makes sense, Grave. Yeah, there are some good alternatives. You know, I know when I go camping, you go camping a lot more than I do, but I have several power sources that I take with me when I go camping. But my favorite power source is for camping is I have a solar panel a portable solar panel that I use, and it attaches to a battery that recharges out when I'm camping, and that battery usually gives me enough power for whatever I need to do at night. And I use a lot of power at night, so when I go camping, some people call it glamping, but I'll take a portable refrigerator, like a small one. I take a fair amount of lights, but the biggest thing I do when I go camping, I have a portable movie screen that I take with me. So when I go camping, I set up my tent and all my other stuff, and then I set up this portable movie screen, and I use that when I'm camping to watch movies or watch TV or whatever I want to watch. And it's actually a lot of fun because usually when I do that, people will come over and watch the movies with me. So sometimes I'll have a bunch of kids come over and watch the movie I'm watching, or some adults will come over and yeah, so that's what I'll do. So I actually set up a little portable movie theater when I go camping, just because I enjoy it. I like to watch movies under the stars. It's actually pretty fun. And I set up speakers, and I have a projector that puts the movie onto the screen. So it's a lot of fun when I do that. I enjoy it. Alright, so we got to pick up another mission because we failed that one. Alright, so we've got a fair amount of people in the chat. So do we want to do a defend base or a asset recovery? Those are your options before we move to another planet. Repair base, defend base, or asset retrieval. Please put your request into the chat. So Graves says, when we have about 10 seasonal sites at the campground, and one of the sites has a projector and screen set up. That's good. Yeah, so what I do whenever I go camping is I'll set it up. I'll set up the projector, and people will ask me, what I'm going to watch and when I'm going to watch, and sometimes they will come and watch the movie with me. Okay, defend base it is. Alright, so it's against Comstar, which is good, because Comstar has the best toys, right? So we'll take our Commander and our Grasshopper. Ooh, we need to wait for some mechs, actually. Hold on. We need to wait for some mechs here. Let's see. Let's at least wait for the Wolverine. Okay, so we're going to wait for the Wolverine. We're going to be a little short-handed on this mission, but that's okay. Alright, so... yeah, actually, no, we have plenty of mechs now. Okay. Alright, defend base. Grasshopper... Wolverine. But, I really find it funny. Let's see. I really find it funny. When I moved into this house 7 months ago, or 8 months ago, the theory was that this house was move-in ready, and we wouldn't have to do that much as far as projects. And I gotta tell you, I'm still doing projects on this house. Let's see. Oh, dark usually means it's your bedtime grave. Yeah, I mean, when I camp, I usually stay up till maybe 11 o'clock, so that gives me just enough time after dark for a movie. So, let's see, we'll take the Raven as a scout with our friend Trouble, which is Thomas's named pilot. Then we'll take our 2 weapons carriers here. Weapons carriers are great for defense, as long as you keep them safe. Yeah, that's exactly what happens to me, Grave, when I go camping. It seems like the kids really are going through withdrawal from having the internet and social media and all that stuff and gaming. So I would say when I have people show up to watch the movies, it's probably, I want to say probably 50% kids at least. And they'll sit in the front on the ground. I'll put a tarp on the ground for the kids, and then usually I'll put as many chairs as I have around the sides and back of the tarp so that adults can sit down and watch the movie.
Command interface initiated.
9 is your bedtime. I mean, I'm not that different. Usually, Grave, even if I'm playing, I try to go to bed by 10 o'clock. Because I get up at 4 in the morning, or 4:30 in the morning
What do you want?
to stream. So, okay, let's see. How many of my mechs are stuck on top of a building?
Let's make some bad decisions.
Alright, I can
at
move the
high
Raven.
speed.
That's good. I don't really mind if, for
Standing
example, my missile carriers are
Heading
stuck
out.
on the building. That's fine with me. Oh, we got 5 mechs coming in to start out. Looks like we're going to get some engineers to come in and turn on our turrets.
Yup.
Uh-huh. Hey, Fluffy, have you, if you're still on, Fluffy, have you set up our parameters for our mission on Saturday?
All right, let's move.
I'd love to know what our mission is on Saturday. Let's see. Let's put some Inferno on that Vulcan. Just because we can. Plus 46 heat. Firefly. These are all very Comstar mechs. Firefly is a very
Reporting
common
minimal
Comstar
damage.
mech.
Reporting.
I'm not a huge fan of the Firefly, but you know, it's fine. Okay,
You have
Paradise.
orders?
Let's get you off the roof.
Roger. Full speed.
So it looks like none of my mechs are stuck on the roof. Sometimes that happens with this map. It has a surprise. Uh-oh. I don't suppose I have my new awesome yet, Fluffy. If not, I'll just take my hunchback. My backup hunchback. Ooh, alright, so we got a Shadowhawk with artillery on it. That's our alpha target right there. That can do a lot of damage to the buildings that we're trying to protect. It has a surprise.
Barely
Big Fluffy,
hit me.
I get nervous when you say that you have a surprise for us. Just
Waiting for orders.
anybody who doesn't know, who's watching the stream for the first time, we play Mega Mech, which is a BattleTech tabletop simulator, every Saturday at 11 a.m. And Fluffy's talking about the scenario that we have for this week.
Affirmative.
Grave, you'd like to try a new mech that moves decently. So,
Huh?
let's see. Grave, I do have the the Nighthawk that I used last week.
Heading that
If
way.
you want a light mech that's 35 tons. So that's an option for you too. Let's keep hitting this Firefly while we can. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Grasshopper. Oh, Grasshopper's got vision on the Shadowhawk. And that's actually our best target. Let's Battle Lord here. We really want to try to get rid of this Shadowhawk as quickly as we can because it has artillery on it.
Confirmed.
I wouldn't mind getting a backup artillery Shadowhawk. So, Grave, that's kind of the catch-22 of BattleTech, of course.
Let's make some
You want to
bad
have a mech
decisions
that
and
has punch, which usually means that you want to get close in, but then you have to risk getting close in. So, let's get a tag on this Shadowhawk here.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to
We
light
can.
this up.
It's the biggest threat. Yeah, the Archer definitely is a slow mech, so unless you modify it. That's absolutely true. Alright, let's
Moving
push
out.
up our Wolverine. Alright, we really want to focus fire on this Shadowhawk because this Shadowhawk has artillery on it. So let's see what we can
Time, let's do this.
do about getting rid of the Shadowhawk as quickly as I can. I selected the SRMs even though they had the lower percent chance of a hit because that Shadowhawk is full of ammo and I'm hoping to get an ammo explosion there. Alright, friendly units shooting at the Vulcan.
Skipper.
Alright, Shadowhawk, let's keep moving down.
10-4.
Let's actually, let's do some Inferno on that Shadowhawk.
Firing.
Bartek123, thank you for the follow. Could look into a brawling archer build with SRMs or an XL engine. Yeah, there is a brawling version of the archer in BattleTech that I like pretty well. The challenge with the archer is getting enough weapons on it that it has a punch, but still
Yes, Commander.
has enough armor, because I think that's the biggest weakness of the
I'll
archer
be there
is
before you know it.
sometimes it's just very thin on armor. Ooh, a Kataro.
Target
I'd love to get a
confirmed.
Kataro. A Kataro would be a great brawler for me right now. So, I mean, Grave, Fluffy's by far the biggest expert we have as far as Megamech, but in my mind, you want to just use your evasion and your jumping to get in close enough that you could do
Receiving
more
you.
damage than the enemy can do to you. That's really the name of the game. Let's see. Okay, let's keep focusing on the Shadowhawk here.
Roger.
Yeah, I mean, you could take a light and have it run
Got
in
something
the
good?
10 to 12s. But
what's
then you're facing the problem where you're just not going to have armor. So if you do not stay evasive, you're going to get creamed. It's a big conundrum for
Lighting them up.
BattleTech and MegaMech in particular. Do you go with speed or do you go with armor and firepower?
Something.
Ooh, good hit on the Shadowhawk there. He might be done. Oh, no, he's got one more health.
Receiving you.
Alright, Grasshopper. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good hit percent chance on the Vulcan. See, the Vulcan didn't get evasive there, and that was a mistake.
Affirmative.
If you're in a light mech, you have to stay evasive or you're gonna die really quickly. Good hits on the Vulcan there.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Le Kovac, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Yeah, I mean, I think it wouldn't be bad, Grave, if you tried a Phoenix Hawk in our next mission. We do have one available if you want to try, give a Phoenix Hawk a try. We certainly could set that up for you. It has a decent punch for its for the fact that it's very mobile. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Let's go after this Firefly here.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
There we go. Got a good tag on that Firefly.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, I mean, really, Grave, testing is fun, and it gives you some idea, but I really think you get the most out of actually testing mechs in our actual gameplay, because then you can see
Double
how
time. Let's go.
your mech works with the rest of our team. Ooh, we're just gonna have to brace here. Yeah, MRMs aren't available for about 10 years. That's true. Those are definitely after the Clan Wars. So if you wanted to build a brawling archer, it would probably have to be an SRM build. And what do we know about SRM builds? They blow up. So after what happened to me and my Battlemaster, I'm really concerned about putting anything in my mech that has ammo. Let's see. Ooh, let's finish off the Shadowhawk here if we can. Let's go with a shape charge.
Here we go.
Alright, there goes the Shadowhawk.
Bye-bye.
One part. Yeah, I don't think you're going to find MRMs. Well, I mean, Grave, you could always run a stalker that has dual arrows if that's something you want to do.
As you wish.
I'm sure we could find a value in that build. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this Firefly here. That's a lot of missiles for a Firefly to handle. There we go. Boom.
Mech destroyed.
Boom. You looking for this? That's right. I did a War Machine reference. I did a War Machine reference, and I'm not sad about it.
Hey there.
Alright, see what else we have on the field. Let's finish off this Vulcan. Don't really have a need for Vulcan salvage-wise, so we might as well just kill that.
Hope we can salvage that.
Huh? Heading that way.
Hey, Fluffy, did you see Black Widow yet? I'm not sure if you've seen it yet or not. I feel like people are being very unfair about Black Widow. You know, you can't compare Black Widow to Spider-Man, Away From Home, or to Endgame. I thought Black Widow was a very good movie. Black Widow was enjoyable. You could watch it with your family.
Oh, well, that's
It
the
was
way the
funny.
MechWarrior crumbled.
It gave us some depth into a character that
Commander.
a lot of people didn't have a lot of depth about. So, all right, there goes all the enemies for that first round. We're gonna have another wave of
Acknowledge.
enemies at least here. But I enjoyed Black Widow. I saw it twice. I enjoyed it both times. Graves said in Mega Mech he once upped the maximum external heat number. I ran it against 3 Atlases in a 3x3 map. It killed all 3 with 1 mech. You would kill, so you basically set up a warm environment to see how that would impact the use of the arrows.
I'm on the clock.
And you
What do
killed
want?
3 Atlases. Yeah, I get what you did there, Grave.
All right, let's get down to it.
I mean, the trick is you really want to make sure that you pick a mech that's going to help your pilot progress, Grave. You know, you want... You know, my standard for a good game of Mega Mech is if I get at least 1 to 2 kills. That's a good mission for Mega Mech. For my pilot. Yeah, Big Fluffy. The movie theaters are unhappy with the dual release of Black Widow. But here's the thing, Big Fluffy. I think Black Widow might have a good 3rd week, because I don't think anybody's going to be going to see Space Jam the 2nd week. Now, I'm actually excited. I'm cautiously excited about seeing Snake Eyes this weekend. So Snake Eyes, it wouldn't surprise me if Snake Eyes was #1 this week at the box office. I also want to see Old
Good to go.
eventually. I don't know if I'll see it this weekend, but I want to see it.
Position confirmed.
Alright, we got a Griffin. The best hit percent chances here. Did I just hit my own Raven in the back? Ugh. I think I did. Fortunately, I don't think I hit my Raven. M. Night can't make a movie, I'll pass on Old. That's not true, Fluffy. M. Night has had some decent movies.
Ready to rock.
You know, I know there were some that were duds.
I'm there.
But generally speaking, M. Night has some decent movies. So I'm willing to take the chance on... Let's see... Royal Shadowhawk. That would be a nice salvage.
Fun time.
Let's put some heat on that. Oh, I had the wrong ammo there. Hey, Fluffy. I see dead people. That's all I need to know.
Awaiting orders.
I mean, one of the problems with the M. Night Shyamalan movies
Confirmed.
is he always has that one big twist, and once you hear that twist, you can't really watch the movies again, right? Like, I loved Sixth Sense. I thought Sixth Sense was a great movie, but once you knew the secret, you can't watch Sixth Sense again. It's kind of like, already know what's going to happen, so it doesn't work. Unbreakable, I thought was great.
Locking on target.
Unbreakable is kind of one of my favorite superhero movies because it's kind of a realistic superhero movie. Not that, because it was very unique that he was a superhero and he didn't know he was a superhero, and
What's up, boss?
and it was a very good movie. I like Unbreakable a lot. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll hit the Royal Shadowhawk here. I've never seen Lady in the Water,
What's that?
so I can't relate to that one. But I think the premise of the Old movie is
Heading that way.
interesting. But I think Old is going to be a lot like Sixth Sense in the fact that once you learn what the plot twist is, it's not going to be watchable again. But I'm curious to watch it.
Lighting them up.
The thing for me, Fluffy, and Thomas, and Grave, is I have the AMC Movie Pass, so I get 3 movies a week for the same price. So I'm more likely to see movies that I don't love just because it doesn't cost me any more money to go see them, right? So let's take Old, for example. Now, are the movies that I'm seeing this weekend. So, as an example. So, this weekend, I'm going to go see, let's see, Called Shara. Let's go for the Shadowhawk if I'm going to do a called shot here.
Oh, yeah.
So, this weekend, I'm going to go see, at least I'm going to go see Old, and I'm going to go see Snake Eyes. Now, Snake Eyes, I would pay to go see if I didn't have the movie pass. But Old, I probably wouldn't pay to go see that movie. But since I have the movie pass and it's free, I don't mind going to see that movie. You know, I usually, before COVID, I would usually go see a movie on Thursday night, which is usually the first night that you could see the movie that's released on a Friday. You could go see it Thursday night, and then I'll go see a movie Saturday or Sunday. So I usually see 2 movies a weekend. That's before COVID, of course.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Alright,
want?
now we got a whole bunch of enemies coming in here. We gotta get some vision on the other enemies.
Let's make some bad decisions at
So
high
let's send the
speed.
Raven over there. So that's one of the things I like about the Movie Pass, is it encourages me to go see movies that I wouldn't normally see. But I will say, Fluffy, I haven't seen Space Jam yet because I've
Minimal
heard
damage.
the reviews are so
Minimal.
bad I'm not going to waste my time on Space Jam. But I did get dragged to the Boss Baby movie a couple weeks ago, and that was horrible. Boss Baby, I'm so glad that I didn't pay for that movie. I mean, I did pay for it because I have the Movie Pass, but I didn't buy individual tickets for that movie. Because that movie was horrible. Boss Baby was just
Order?
awful. Even my 14-year-old son was like, we should leave. This movie is so bad, I don't want to finish
On
it.
the move. Full speed.
But we were with other people, so we couldn't leave. Let's see. Let's hit the Royal Shadowhawk here. But I can only imagine how bad Space Jam is, because the Boss Baby movie, which I thought was horrible, got a better Rotten Tomatoes score than Space Jam. So you couldn't pay me to go see Space Jam.
Confirmed.
But there's a lot of good movies that are still coming out I'm excited about. Probably Snake Eyes is the big one for this weekend for me, because I'm cautiously optimistic that we're going to get a good G.I. Joe movie. Or at least good enough to watch. And then the week after, we have the Jungle Book movie, which I think will be fun because it's got a good cast. I'm not too crazy about the Disney movies made just to justify
What's the plan?
a ride,
Yes,
but
Commander.
I think Jungle Book will be good. I think that's a good plan, Grave, for Mega Mech this week for you. Learning how to be evasive is probably a good plan for you. Ever since I lost my my Battle Master, I have one plan each week. And Fluffy knows what it is. Don't die. If I don't die, it's a successful mission for me.
MechWarrior.
That's kind of where I am
Go
with
there,
Mega Mech right now. Okay, Grave, talk to you later. That's where I am with Mega Mech. Just don't die. If I don't die, I'm happy. If I don't die and I kill somebody, I'm usually a happy person when it comes to Mega Mech. Talk to you later, Grave.
How's it going?
Huh? Lighting them up.
Fluffy,
Yes,
are you going to tell me about the scenario for Megamech this week, or do you want to keep that as a surprise? I'm fine with that, if you want to keep it a surprise. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of the Shadowhawk here.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Yin Z, thank you for the follow. It's an interesting name.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Sometimes I never know if
Internal
these
structure
names are
damage.
just unique or if there might be a bot. But either way, I'll take the follow. I'm happy to get some follows. The mission is a hide and seek, which is basically a stand-up battle. Fluffy, do I have my awesome back, or my new awesome yet, or am I still going to be using the hunchback? Which is fine. I don't mind using the hunchback. Ow.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Oh, interesting, Fluffy. You're trying to add to the fun. Uh-oh. What you call fun, I might call a nightmare. We'll see.
Let's make some bad decisions and highs.
Add to the fun. I don't know. Last time we tried to up the difficulty, we got our asses handed to us. So that does make me a little nervous.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I like my hunchback. I like having a brawler. Hopefully I'll get back to gaming in the evening tonight. That's one of my plans. Hopefully. If not, definitely Friday. We'll get some gaming in. Having a contractor come in the evening really
Yeah, Commander.
messes up my nights because it screws up when we're gonna have dinner. It screws up when I can play. So it's frustrating. Oh boy, you're gonna be Darius? Oh boy. You know, Fluffy, everybody likes you. Are you sure you want to change that?
I copy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Darius. So, Fluffy,
Damage is
does
right.
that mean you're gonna throw surprises at us? Like,
Yup.
hey, there's an atlas that just dropped behind you. What are you gonna do?
Roger, Skipper.
or something
Take it.
crazy like that, where you add stuff into the scenario. How about you tell us that there's turrets after we blow them
I got
up?
you.
Hey, there's turrets, just so you know. I love it when Darius tells you after something shoots at you, hey, look out for that turret. Really, that turret that just shot me? Thanks. Thanks for the help. Okay. Ooh, knockdown. Nice.
Awaiting orders.
Ooh, enemies down on the ground. Let's take advantage of that. Let's see. It's a Royal Shadowhawk. We could try for the side
Yes,
torso, but
Commander.
we're probably just going to kill this thing.
That hit something.
Oh, I got 3 parts of that Royal Shadowhawk. That's actually really nice. It will give me free reign to explore different types of surprises, and I can make the challenge more than adding enemies. Ooh. Fluffy, we may have created a monster by making you the game master.
Yes, Commander.
Just remember, we still want to succeed in the contract. Don't make it too hard. Got a thorn, a stinger. Yeah, let's get rid of the stinger. It's Hassie. Thanks for the follow. It's Hassie. Really appreciate that.
Critical hit, Commander.
What's that?
All right, let's keep hitting that stinger. Let's get rid of that thing if we can.
Lighting them up.
Light it up, up, light it up.
Standing by.
Alright, Grasshopper, what do you got? Got the Griffin. Ooh, the Hussar. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to get rid of that right now.
Firing all weapons.
I'm not a big fan of the Hussar. It's kind of a one-weapon
something
pony,
good.
if you know what I mean. What can you do more than adding enemies that would make it a challenge? You're not going to throw weather at us in the middle of a fight, are you, Fluffy? A change in weather?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Let's see.
All right, let's get down to it.
Okay, we can shoot at the Locust or the Thorn here.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Hit the Thorn. That'll be a target for attack or LRMs next round. There goes the Stinger. Nice. waiting on the enemy. What are they going to do? Oh no, the lamb transformed. The stinger lamb transformed. I gotta say, lambs are always really hard to hit. Oh no. What are you gonna do, Fluffy? What are you gonna do? Bad boy Fluffy, what are you gonna do? Bad Fluffy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I play Mega Mech with you? Bad Fluffy, what you gonna do? See, you're making me sing. Oh boy. Mackie Business just rewarded me with a follow for my really bad singing. Oh boy. I wouldn't encourage my bad singing, Mackie Business. That's not a good idea. Next thing you'll know, I'll actually think I can sing.
Engaging.
Nobody wants that. Alright, there goes that hussar.
One less target. I'm generating a lot of heat, Commander.
Overheated there, but it was worth it to get the kill. I got a Griffin. I really want to like the Griffins, but I don't. I know at tabletop the Griffin is a much better mech, but in Battletech, the game, I just don't like the Griffin. What can I say? Let's see.
Roger that, Commander.
Let's do a shake charge. We'll do a precision strike. Maybe we'll hit the head here on the Griffin.
Get this done.
Nope, totally missed it. I'm excited about Mega Mech this week, Fluffy.
Reporting.
I am excited. Alright, can't do
Certainly.
a melee here, so we'll just go for a SRM swarm on this Griffin.
Unloading a full salvo.
Has to be the south, not the north. Not sure what you mean, Fluffy. I don't know what you're talking about there. As far as when we start our mission. Yeah, Fluffy's definitely up to something. Very suspicious. Oh, variant. Oh, okay. I don't know.
Tango down.
I don't like the Griffin. Never have.
Huh?
For me, the Griffin doesn't have enough weapons for its tonnage. Now, I know it's designed to be a scout, and
Lighting them up.
it has a lot of jump jets, but I just don't like the Griffin. There's a kill on that Locust.
Ha ha! Kapow!
Kapow!
How's it going?
Grasshopper, can you do a melee? No, we can't. What is it about this Griffin? I guess because he's standing on...
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I see. Because he's standing on a piece of land that's not going to let us do a punch or a kick. So we'll just shoot him in the
Firing
face.
full complement on enemy. That hit something good.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying, Infern. But if you take a Griffin and you take out the jump jets, it's kind of a lightly armored brawler, which doesn't really work. Hey, I don't think everything has to be a clan mech. A clan mech has 3,000 hard points. Ooh,
I'm on the clock.
that's a lot of hard points. If I had a mech that had 3,000 hard points, it would be it'd be 3,000 small lasers. And I would just go in and melee and then small laser somebody to death. Okay, let's get a tag on this Falcon.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Griffin needs jump jets to be viable, in my opinion. But the jump jets make it not much of a fighter, in my opinion. So, I've just never liked the Griffin. I'll use it if I have to, but
Commander?
I don't really love it. Let's go for a punch here.
Move into position.
Our Wolverine's running hot. Oh, we missed.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Yeah, I mean, Tyson was a great melee mech.
Skipper.
Rest in peace, Tyson. But his melee nature caught up to him. That's the problem. I can shoot at the Griffin or the Griffin, huh? Okay.
Critical hit.
Damage minimal.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders. Move order received.
Yes, your playstyle is definitely high risk, high reward. I used to play like that until everybody started giving me a hard time about dying. So now I play it super conservative.
Let's go. Target's taking a critical hit.
You know, the funny thing is, Fluffy, you've lost as many mechs as I have, and yet they're still going to give me a harder time about losing mechs than you. I guarantee you, I'm going to be hearing about that Battle Master for years.
Ready for orders.
Huh?
That's the thing. They love giving me a hard time about losing mechs. Which is fine. I could take the joke. It's all in good fun.
There you go, folks. That's the way the McWarrior crumbled. Oh, just when I needed to fire. Empty.
Standing by.
They give you a little crap, but not as much as me, Fluffy. I mean, I can't see Goggles without him making a comment about the Battle Master. But it's all in good fun.
Score. Critical hit. Yes. I'm out of LRM.
Yeah. But jokes like that don't bother me because I spent 7 years in the military, and I'm telling you, you guys cannot hold a candle to the guys in my unit when it came to giving each other a hard time.
Let's hit them hard.
Ooh, that singer's gonna hurt after that. Ooh, almost dead. Ooh, that Falcon. Oh no!
Me with my money.
Oh no! We just lost our... That's not good, man. Just lost our Raven to an ammo explosion. Melee punch. That was horrible. I hope Trouble's okay. Oh, there's a new Dune trailer? I'll have to check it out. I'm looking forward to that movie. I thought that movie got pushed back. Do we have a release date for Dune? I'm a huge fan of Dune. Especially the original movie, I thought was awesome. So, I'm a little scared and excited about the remake. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. Sometimes for remakes, I wish they would just say, okay, we're going to do the exact same script. We're going to do the exact same story. It's just going to be better special effects. And that would be a hit. But they never do that with remakes. They always want to have their own vision on it. Now, I just want to say, look, the original was great. Why mess with it?
Let's get this done.
Well, it hasn't gone anywhere in the last 20 years. Dune has been stalled except for video games. Probably even video games, it ran its course. I'm actually hoping that if we do have a successful
Location confirmed.
movie for Dune, we might get some video games again, because I've always found that the video games for Dune were pretty good.
Stand still, dummy. Black on AC-10 ammo.
Oh, that game is a great game.
Reporting.
I loved Dune. Dune, the Battle for Arrakis is the game that you're talking about in Fermonicon. And that is a great game. I love Dune Battle for Arrakis. It was a really fun game.
Roger. Putting one in the back.
Alright, let's kill this stinger. Come on, come on. Yes, there you go. That's what you get,
Target
Lamb, for not
eliminated.
being evasive. You're going to pay the price. Alright, how many enemies do we have left? I think just the Royal Falcon that killed my Raven. All spacecraft are powered by spice, so how did they get the spice in the first place? I think they traveled long distances very slowly until they got the spice. I'm pretty sure
Locking in.
that's what happened in Dune. Is before they figured out the spice, it took them a long time to go from place to place.
Hostile removed.
Because the spice for Dune is very much like a jump ship for Battletech. It takes you from point A to point B by moving through space and time. not by physically moving.
Mission successful.
It's kind of like a jump instead of a travel. Alright, mission complete. I think we lost our Raven, though. I'm really upset. Oh no, we lost trouble. We lost our mech warrior. Oh, Thomas. You're gonna have to name another pilot, Thomas, because this pilot died. Oh, that was just bad luck. That was a melee punch that killed the mech because it went into ammo. That was very random. Oh boy, I gotta try to build something to replace that thing. I could build a Griffin. I'll take the Kataro part. Ooh, wait. No. I'm gonna have to take the Royal Shadowhawk parts. As much as I want that Griffin, I would like a Royal Shadowhawk. Or the Kataro part. I would rather get a Royal Shadowhawk here. Let's see. So Firefly. So I'll get a Firefly at least. I got the Kataro part. Locust part, Royal Falcon. 3 Shadowhawk parts. Okay. Alright. I can't believe we lost Thomas's pilot. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'll hire you a new pilot, and you can rename that. You can name that pilot. That wasn't even my fault. That was just random bad luck. That Falcon came in, did a charge, punched into ammo, and killed our pilot and our mech. Ooh boy, that makes me sad. Makes me sad because he was a vehicle pilot too. Alright, let's focus on the positive first. So let's do our repairs. Let's see. Oh yeah, this thing is a total loss. We're going to scrap this Raven. And let's see. Let's put the Shadowhawk together. Royal Shadowhawk.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Ooh, it's a brawler. It's a Shadowhawk brawler. I like that. Alright, so we built that, and I think I can build a Firefly too. Yeah, so I can build a Firefly C. Three medium lasers, 4 small lasers, and a tag unit. I'm going to take this Firefly because it could be a scout. I've never actually had a Firefly. I've never had a Firefly before. So let's take a look at the Firefly, see what it can do for us. First, let's look at the Royal Shadowhawk. So this is a brawler. So we're going to take the jump jets off. Mainly just to annoy Fluffy, we're going to take the jump jets off. We're going to take those jump jets off. It's got a LBX-10. I can live with the LBX-10. Oops, it's not my favorite choice. I'm not a big LBX guy. But let's see, what ammo do we have for the LBX? Can I add another ton of ammo? Cluster. Okay, so I can have a ton of slug and a ton of cluster. I like that combination, especially for a brawler. We got 2 sets of streaks. I like that. I don't like the streaks being in the torso, though. Or the head, because if I have to eject, we're going to lose that. So let's take off this SRN2 streak. I think I have an SRM4 streak. Yeah, SRM4 streak. So let's take a SRM4 streak and an SRM2 streak. Put it on here. Okay, it gives me a little bump in firepower. Let's see. I mean, I think this is a pretty solid brawling mech with lots of armor. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. We'll use that.
Logged and noted.
Alright, let's look at the Firefly. Can we make this a viable scouting mech? That's my question. Let's see. I'm going to take the jump jets off, because we need more armor on this bad boy. It's fairly fast for its tonnage. It's got a small laser, a tag, 2 medium lasers, small laser. I don't like this LRM-5. I don't think we're getting a lot of bang for our buck there. So what if we take that off and put on a... What are we going to put in? Let's see. Let's do an Inferno rocket launcher and a rocket launcher 20. See how that bumps up the firepower of that Firefly? I like that. Let's see. We can also do another medium laser. And then we need probably some extra heat sinks here. Let's see. Double heat sink. And this is actually a lot of firepower for a light mech. I do like that. And then we're going to just armor... I'm going to armor this up here. We got some tag ability here, which I like. I'm going to be able to armor this thing up to make it more survivable. I like that. Okay. I mean, this Firefly, is it as good as my Raven? No, but it could be an okay scout.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Okay. Let's see. We have to go to the store now. We need a new pilot for Thomas. Alright, I'm going to pick somebody who's decent. Here we go. Here's a replacement for that.
Skipper.
Iron Claw. Iron Claw will be our replacement. Because he's Tactical 6, which is close to where Thomas's pilot was.
New mech warriors available.
So, Thomas, I don't know if you're still on, but we need to rename Iron Claw to your pilot of choice. Let's see. Were there any other good pilots? Let's see. Let's go back to the store. Sorry. Not the store, the hiring hall. Hiring hall. This is a decent pilot. This
Commander.
is a decent pilot. But we don't have any bursts. Let's go to the barracks here.
Confirmed.
Alright, we need to upgrade our pilots. Okay.
Mech warrior training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Commando, let's improve your piloting.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
Training complete.
Yep.
Iron Claw. Yeah, he already has almost as much tactics as Thomas.
What's the plan?
Thomas's pilot. Ooh, Paradise. We can get you to a 10 gunnery. Let's do that.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Sentry.
Huh?
Confirm.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Shade is still recovering.
Ready for order.
Slapdish. Let's upgrade you.
Training complete.
And Strider, let's upgrade you.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Alright, so I don't have enough time to do another mission because I need to start work. So that's going to do it for this stream. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be back on Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time for another edition of BattleTech Advanced. I'm going to try to play this evening if I can get away with it. We'll see how my construction goes, because today is supposed to be the last day of construction on some projects around the house.